Hello everyone, welcome back. So before I begin with this video, I would like to put forth few questions. So the first question is that, are you afraid of being judged by others?
Hey.
Or do you feel the sense of self-consciousness when you are around people in your everyday situation?
Hey.
Or are you afraid of meeting new people and you kind of avoid such a situation?
Hey.
If you don't, keep on watching this video. You might have felt it in your life at some point of time. So you will definitely get your answers by the end of this video. So stay tuned. So there comes a moment in life when we feel very shy, nervous, or self-conscious in a certain setting or with certain group of people, and it is a kind of a moment, like it comes and it goes, and we try to deal with it and we try to overcome with it. But where comes the problem then? Well, the problem comes when the moment or this phase doesn't go. It stays with us forever. Just imagine. It will obviously hinder and it will create an obstacle in your life and you will not be able to move on with it. This scares you off? Yeah, it does. And why to be afraid of it? You can obviously work upon it. So, when this moment or this phase of fear, shyness, nervousness doesn't go, and it stays there, that creates anxiety and an extreme fear in you. This leads to social phobia or social anxiety.
Okay.
Intense, persistent fear of being judged or being in a new situation, being around people, and it hampers our day-to-day activities, our day-to-day life. We face problem in our work environment. We face problem in our personal life, in our from all the aspects we are facing some kind of issues because of our social phobia. If I'll take my example, when I was in school, I faced a lot of anxiety issues. I was the one who used to sit at the back, and not because I didn't knew answers or I was not well in studies or I was not able to perform well in my academics, but the reason was my social anxiety or my social phobia, you can say. When the teacher used to ask questions in class, if I knew the answers, still I used to keep mum and I used to stay quiet and let others answer. But at times it used to happen that I had no choice, and like in vivas or in projects or in presentations, I had to speak up. There I used to feel like the whole class and the teacher as well, they'll get to know about my social anxiety and they'll laugh at me or they'll make remarks at me. That really used to scare me off. And still when I go into flashbacks and I think about that phase, it still gives me chill in my spine. So through this video I would like to share, and I would like to congratulate myself that I have surpassed that phase, and thanks to my teachers, thanks to my parents, thanks to my friends, and thanks to I would like to thank myself that I gave myself this opportunity to overcome my fears, overcome my social anxiety, and here I am today. I am in a kind of a profession where I have to deal with different people, and I am only able to do this because I have been guided and I have been supported throughout my life, and I have overcome my extreme fears. When we talk about social anxiety or social phobia, there comes a term called selective mutism. Mutism, like most of you must be knowing, to stay mute, and selective means like in a particular situation or in a particular group. So selective mutism, when we put these two terms together, is like in some cases or with some people it happens that they talk normally, like they have a normal conversation with people and they behave normally in a certain setting, but there comes a situation in their lives when they are in a particular setting or they are with a particular group of people where they choose to stay mute, or they do not speak up, or they try to avoid, or they try to flight off, or to try to escape that situation. So the common physical symptoms of social anxiety are blushing, feeling of mind going blank, muscle tension, sweating, quick heartbeat, upset stomach, trembling, lightheadedness, short of breath, dizziness, and nausea. So what are the main reasons which might lead to social phobia or social anxiety? So the first and foremost reason is your biological makeup, which includes your genes and your temperament. So we inherit genes from our parents, and that plays a very important role, like in our personality in any way possible. Secondly, our temperament. If we are born with a shy temperament, we'll obviously showcase it in our behavior. So anytime if you feel that it's your weakness and it happens to be at some point of time in life, so you can convert it into your strength at any moment, and that you have to choose for yourself when. Secondly, your life experiences, like in past or in present, like anytime you might have faced humiliation, embarrassment, or bullying, or any kind of bad experience by somebody, or any particular situation that may hamper your growth or your mental health condition, and that might create a sense of fear or anxiety in you, and you try to avoid or stay back from that social situation. This is one of the main reasons. In some situations, it also comes from the part of your parents as well. So parenting plays a very, very important role, not only in social anxiety or social phobia, but like at any point of time in your life. So if any parent is watching this video, please learn this, that you act as a role model for your children. If you are behaving in a certain way, they are copying you, and they are like keeping it in the back of their minds that yeah, my mom behaved in a particular way in the situation, my father behaved in a particular way in the situation, so I think this is the right way to behave. So they try to copy you, or they kind of inherit those things, or they try to make it a part of their lives. Sometimes it's good, maybe you're teaching something good to them, but mostly like unconsciously we do something and we don't know that our children is watching us, and they are kind of collecting all those things, like what's going around. So unknowingly we behave in a certain way where we do not have to do it, but yeah, we did. So this is how social phobia may become a reason in your child's life. If you are shy in a particular setting, or if you are showcasing that in your behavior, or if you are avoiding a particular situation, or if you are overprotecting your child, like that overprotectiveness, or that might act as a cage for that child, and he or she might not be able to take his or her decisions in life when we like talk about future. So the best thing about this behavior is that you can learn and unlearn at the same point, and like any time in your life, whenever you think that yeah, now it's the correct time for me to unlearn this behavior and to learn some better ways of living life and to face the world confidently. So it's never late, and yeah, it's the best news, isn't it?
Oh my God! Wow!
So how you can overcome your social phobia or your social anxiety? There comes the help, and there comes the part of your therapist. So therapist comes up with a therapeutic procedure which is called CBT, or the cognitive behavioral therapy, which is the full form of this affirmation. So here the therapist helps you deal with your feelings, your actions and your thoughts in the better way possible, and they help you in modification of your thoughts, your behavior and your feelings. And trust me, like being in the same profession, I can guarantee you this is the best therapeutic way of dealing with your fears and your social anxiety. Secondly, they try to help and manage your fight and flight response. They try to understand the reasons for your social anxiety or your fear. They go into detail, deep, and they study your fears and why does it happen, the reasons behind it, and how, like, because every individual is different. So they try to understand your individuality, and they try to work with you according to your frame of mind and according to your specifications. So that's the best thing. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you liked today's video, and even if you have not faced anything like this in your lives, but if you have seen somebody facing any kind of social fear or social phobia, social anxiety, so please do mention them in the comments, or if you don't want to mention them, that's completely fine. I understand the sense of confidentiality. And what you can do is, then you can share this video with them, and it'll really help them, and they'll really thank you later on. And you can like this video. If you have not subscribed, if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe. And we'll meet in the next video. Till then, stay positive, stay confident and stay hopeful.
हम मालूम है तेरे बाप को मत सिखा चल